I get a lot of questions from people who read my books. Most of the questions are not difficult, they're very easy to answer. You just state the facts. Are you sure that animals are eternal souls? Yes, I'm sure. I'm having trouble with this Bible verse. Could you help me with it? Of course, let's take a look at it. But every now and then I get someone who asks me for my opinion, and I'm pretty reluctant to give them my opinion because, well, opinions are very subjective. My opinion may not be right for someone else. Their opinion may not be right for me. But most of my readers take what I say for gospel, and I sometimes don't like that because I don't like to give my opinion. Here's an example of one of the questions they ask for my opinion. When should I get another pet? Wow, I don't know. I would love to help them with that, but I just don't know. I don't even know if they should get another pet. It all depends on them, what they want, what their circumstances are. Now, before I get into this, would you please subscribe to my station? It would really help me out. I sometimes support different shelters around, and any money I can get can go to them. Thank you. If you consult some of the online psychiatry books on bereavement, you'll find that they tell you that you need to have closure. Doesn't matter if it's a human or an animal, you need to have closure. Well, I don't necessarily agree with that advice, and I haven't found that the readers that I talk to agree with that either. To me, closure means forgetting, giving up, moving on, closing the book. And pet people don't want to close the book on their pets. They don't want to lose their memories. Sure, they want to be rid of the pain, but they want to cling on to that memory as long as they can. Closure is out for pet people. So let's ask some obvious questions where we don't consider anything about closure. Do you really want another pet? I mean that. Do you really want another pet? Why? Ask yourself why. Is it a good reason? Is it the right reason? And here's a question you really need to consider earnestly, seriously. Are you willing to go through the same pain you just went through when you lost this last pet? Are you willing to go through that again 10, 12, 15 years from now when the pet that you get grows old and starts dying? Are you willing to do that? If the answer is yes, then by all means, you need to get another pet. You are a bona fide pet person. But maybe you're not quite ready. Maybe you want another pet, but you feel a little guilty. You think about it and you think, I'd be betraying my old pet if I brought a new pet into my home. They feel betrayed. Listen, it's not them who is suffering. They're alive. They're alive again. They're renewed. They're youthful. They're not the ones that are unhappy. It is us left back here behind that are unhappy. We're the ones that grieve. And you won't be betraying them if you get another pet. If you put it in the right perspective, getting another pet is honoring to your departed pet. You're saving one of their kind, rescuing them from perhaps sure death on death row in a shelter somewhere, and giving them a warm home with love in the honor of the pet that just departed. But maybe you aren't ready. Maybe you just don't want to rush into it. And you really don't want to rush into it because if it doesn't work out, it's not going to be you who suffers. It's going to be the pet. Here's this pet who's happy. They just got adopted. They're going to a new home. And all of a sudden, their new master just determines it's just not working out. Think of the rejection they're going to feel. Okay, let me give you my final thought on this. You might be in a situation that I usually find myself in. I have to get another dog. I have 2 or 3 dogs that are grieving with me. I don't grieve alone. They're grieving the loss of their buddy too. And by getting a new pet, they kind of feel like it's something new for them and they can get into it and it's a balm for their hearts. And to be honest, it usually helps me too. That little dog just finds a way to wiggle itself into my life and into my heart. Now, they're not replacing the departed pet. No, because I believe pet people are big-hearted people. We have enough turf for that departed pet that it's all staked out for them, and there's more turf for new pets to come along. So my answer to your first question, should I get another pet, is simply this. Get one when you are ready. Well, what does that mean? Well, when will I be ready? When the time comes, you will know. Now, I'm not trying to avoid the question. I'm trying to avoid giving you my personal opinion. I gave you some things to consider. Go and consider them. Think about it. Think deeply. Do you really want another pet? And are you willing to put up with the loss of that pet later on down the line? I hope you make the right decision, because it's not only your happiness that counts, it's the pet's too. Good luck with it, and thanks for stopping by.